Okay. Okay, hello. Hi. So good day. So we'll be looking at module 9 that talks about process improvement or continuous improvement. My name is Dr. Ali Ojue, and we'll look at what are the objectives to make participants understand the role of continuous improvement concept in maintaining quality system. To introduce the concept of process improvement in the description of tools used in achieving continuous improvement. Next is to understand the application of these tools to monitor, improve an organization process. Now, these are the 12 quality system essential, and continuous improvement is a key aspect, which is known as process improvement in the 12 quality system essentials. Now, using this as a clinical example, we have every organization have their process from the, like in the lab, we have the pre-analytical, analytical, and the post-analytical section. Now, whatever be the process, there should be a form of commitment. Uh, Four key things determines the success of any process. One, we talk about commitment. Two, we talk about strategy. Three, we talk about the process. We talk about performance. Now, these four key areas determine the success of any process. There must be compelling awareness in terms of the shared goals. There must be commitment to making a process improve. Then next, you have to put strategy. Strategy has to do with vision, mission, and deliverables. What are the deliverables? Then what are the process analysis? How do we map out the process to ensure that we perform adequately to get the necessary improvement the organization is actually looking for? Now, this is what is called the PDCA circle. The PDCA circle is also known as the Deming circle. Now, the PDCA circle stands for plan, do, check, and act. Now, this is what is known as continuous improvement circle. First and foremost, if you want to initiate any process improvement, you have to plan it, you have to do it, you have to check if it is uh, being effective, and you have to act upon the results that you get. Let's say, for example, you pick a particular process. I've in the previous sections, I've told us a good quality of a plan. A good plan must have an action, must have a goal. First and foremost, have a goal slash objective, must have an action, must have the person responsible, the timeline, the deliverables, everything must be documented. You must have the resource that is needed. So when that happens, you plan, you do. Do here has to do with implementation. Check is to check if what you have planned or what you have implemented is giving the desired results. Then you now act upon that information to either review it or to continue doing more of it. Now, this is what we call the Deming circle, which is known as the PDCA circle. First, you plan, you identify the problem. Next, the potential source of the system weakness or you decide on the step to use to gather the information. Ask question, how can you best assess the current situation and analyze the root cause analysis of the problem using the information that is in your hand. Then the next aspect of the PDCA circle, which is also known as the Deming circle, is to implement whatever plans you have developed. Put the plan into action because it is in the action that gives the delivery. Next, you check. Check this refers to monitoring the process. It will be important to assess and evaluate the effectiveness of the action taken. Using a focus review, you could use audit process, you could use checks. If the system weakness is complex, a pilot study may be needed in order to understand the complexity after checking. Then after checking, you reverse the plan as required to achieve the improvement that is needed. Remember that the essence of the PDCA cycle is for process improvement, for continuous improvement. The act here is take any corrective action that is required. Then recheck to be sure that the solution has worked. This cycle is a continuous process. So the organization will begin again with planning process to continue the improvement. Remember that continuous improvement is not a destination, it's a journey. So at every point in time, in every organization, in every department, in every unit, there must be a focused area of improvement. In other words, there must be a continuous improvement. Without continuous improvement, your quality is going to go stay. I don't know if I'm communicating effectively to us.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, yes, let's look at the Edward Deming 14 points of quality. This Deming outline 14 points of quality may be classified or easily appropriated to any organization. So one, you create a constancy for purpose of improvement. So at every point in time, there must be a constancy of purpose for improvement. You have to improve constantly and you have to improve forever. You have to adopt the new philosophy of continuous improvement, cease dependence on mass inspection, then end the practice of awarding business on price alone, then institute training in an organization, institute leadership, because everything rises and falls on leadership. So we have to institute leadership, institute training, drive out fear where necessary, break down the barrier between staff areas, eliminate slogans, exhortations, and targets, eliminate numerical quotas, remove barriers to pride in workmanship, institute a vigorous program for education and training, then take action to accomplish the transformation. These are the Edward Deming's 14 points of quality improvement process. So he said that we must constantly create a purpose for improvement. Then you have to improve constantly and you have to improve forever. So the forever means that it's a continuous what and journey and not a one-off thing. Institute training, institute leadership, drive out the fears, eliminate issues that will warrant it, take actions to accomplish such transformation. Now, according to the ISO standard for continuous improvement, now for you to enjoy continuous improvement, you must first identify areas of improvement. Now, how do you identify areas of improvement? You can identify areas of improvement by through the following: one, management review. So when there's a management review, areas that needs to be improved in the organization are being highlighted. You can identify areas of continuous improvement by corrective action and preventive action through your CAPA analysis, through your risk assessment. When you're assessing the risk, through customer satisfaction, customers' feedback. Doing the customer feedback, customer satisfaction, they go say, okay, improve in this area. So doing audit like an assessment. These are places you could pick up how to identify the areas of improvement. SWOT analysis that has to do with your strength, your weakness, your opportunity, and your threat. Then benchmarking, quality indicators. All these area tools you can use for picking up areas for improvement. Now, let's look at the CAPA. CAPA is from corrective action and preventive action. First and foremost, when there's a non-conformance is any event that deviates from the standard. First, what you do a root cause analysis. Then a root cause analysis, then you do a corrective action or a preventive action, depending if it has happened, a corrective action. If it has not happened, you do a preventive action. So let's look at the management of non-conformities. When we talk about how do we manage non-conformities, now there are different tools for managing non-conformities. But I will share with us two I will share with us some few tools. One of it is root cause analysis. So root cause analysis is a systematic process for identifying the root cause of a problem or event with an approach to resolve them. So root cause analysis is based on that. There is one way to manage effectively by investigating the why. So if you don't find the root cause of any problem and you are treating such problem, you are treating such problem, then it will lead to, it's going to lead to you not able to meet the real problem. Now, let's say for example now, it's like putting out a fire for a problem that they know, but finding a way to prevent them from reoccurring. So you could see this tree now. So these are the symptoms. What you see up, well, the obvious are the symptoms, but the things you cannot see easily are the root cause. So you have to dig deeper to find the root cause of a problem, or else you just be treating the symptoms. Now let's talk about the management of non-conformities using the root cause analysis. using the 5 why analysis. Now, 5 why analysis is not just a 5 question that begin with the word why. It's a tool to drill down the root cause of a problem by asking why 5 times. Example now, there was a procedure for a client that was not done. Just listen to this. Now, the first question is, why was the procedure not done? Let's say, oh, we were stuck out of reagents. Example. Now, why is there no availability of the kit? Okay, the kit had expired. The kit was not ordered. Why was the kit not ordered? We didn't make payments. Why was the payment not made? Oh, maybe there was no cash flow. So the real problem why the client did not get the result is not because the procedure was not done, was because there is no cash flow. So if you always solve the issue of procedure not done, and start meeting technical people, why was the procedure not done? Why is it not done? At the end of the day, you'd have end up solving the symptom. You have end up addressing the symptom and not the root cause. So management of non-conformity, the root cause analysis of using the 5 why. Let's say, for example, now, laboratory had been running QC for their chemistry test, but on the 22nd of December, it was raised that controls were not done that day before releasing patient results. Now, using the 5 why, why was the control not done? Or they said there was no control. So why was there no control that day? We did. Why? Okay, so the control was expired. Okay, why did the control expire? Now, there was no order. Why was it not ordered? Oh, they didn't supply. So at the end of the day, you now say that it's a supply thing it's more of a supply chain issue than a technical issue in terms of them not running the test. So if you get to the root cause of the problem, am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Can you say Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. Just hold on. Let me connect back to the. Okay.
Okay.
Can you see the screen? So basically, for the management of the non-conformity, corrective actions and the preventive action, just as I said, the corrective action is the action that deployed to eliminate the root cause of the non-conformities or other undesirable situations, such as to prevent the recurrence. While preventive action is the action taken to prevent the occurrence of such non-conformities. Generally, it's a lot of as a shortfall or as a lot of risk assessment. So the corrective actions correct an occurrence, what has happened, and to prevent it not to happen again. Why preventive action is the action taken to prevent it from happening at all. So those are what is known as kappa analysis. So basically, the corrective action and preventive action, for kappa to be effective, you have to design a template for your corrective actions, a standard template in the organization that will address your corrective actions and preventive action. Establish an SOP for clearing non-conformities, that is standard operating procedures. Then you have to train the personnel on how to do it. Then monitor the corrective action taken to know if it is effective or not. Then review the corrective action where necessary. That you have to work with the supervisor, the quality manager, or the assessor for guidance when clearing a non-conformity. But the most important thing is that there must be a standard protocol or procedures for corrective actions in the organizations. So this includes having a template and teaching the people how to clear non-conformities, training them, having an SOP that guides for clearing of non-conformities. What are the steps for continuous improvement or process improvement? Number one, first, you must identify the areas of improvement. We have discussed earlier how to identify areas of improvement. We talked about quality audit, we talked about assessment, we talked about benchmarking, SWOT analysis, management review, etc. So those are ways, customer satisfaction, those are ways you can identify an area of improvement. Next, you use the management review, corrective actions, preventive actions, and other form to stated in your quality policies and objective for that. The improvement in activity should be directed at areas of highest priority based on risk assessment. Let's say you have 5 areas you need to improve. What are the areas must you start with? You must start with areas of highest priority based on risk assessment. There must be an action plan for improvement, which must be developed, documented, implemented as needed. Now, the effectiveness of that action plan taken must be determined through a review and audit in that area. So you need to audit and monitor that area that you are implementing a corrective action, or you are implementing a process improvement. Now, this is SWOT analysis. Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. The strength and the opportunities are helpful in achieving your objective. The weakness and threats are harmful in achieving your objective. The strength and the weakness are internal, while the opportunity and threat are external. Now, let's look at the activity is basically identify an area of improvement in your department and use any of the above tools to do a project plan or a plan of action. So please, this is going to be the assignment. Identify one area of improvement in your organization, your department, and use any of these tools that we have discussed to do a process improvement strategy. So that's it.